If you don't know these 5 things before starting Amazon FBA, then there's probably a 99% chance you're gonna fail. Hey guys, welcome back to another video today. Today, I just wanna show you guys 5 important things that I've learned across my 5 years of selling that will make or break your business, really teach you how to do Amazon FBA the right way, and make it so you do not fail. So without further ado, like and subscribe, and let's learn a few things. So first, I wanted to show you this. I actually am an Amazon FBA seller. A lot of people who teach this on YouTube don't even actually do Amazon FBA, and they just teach it. So I just wanted to actually show you proof. I am an Amazon FBA seller. If we refresh the page, it's probably going to show my daily sales today, which are very slow. But year to date, we are at about $90,000 in sales. So been doing this for 5 years now, and I'm ready to teach you guys the raw organic truth of this from my 5 years of experience. So let's get into 5 things right now, starting at number 1 of the most common mistake Amazon sellers are making. So mistake number 1 I see all the time. People go into markets where the customer is just looking for the cheapest option and the best reviews. I swear, too many times people don't look at what the customer's behavior is, and they just look at the revenue and they see people doing low reviews and they think they'll sell great if they create a bundle, a cool color, have a cool brand in it. The most important thing is you have to make sure the customer is willing to spend more for a cool brand. They have to be an enthusiast customer, and I teach this in all my previous videos. By the way, if you want to learn how to product research, join my Patreon for free. It's in my membership down below. You can find my Patreon. Go to memberships, join for free. I'm going to be doing a 7-day product research guide, and I'm going to actually personally find a product that I would consider selling. So absolutely free. Just thought I'd offer that down there. All right, so let's get into step number 2. All right, so issue number 2 actually comes from when people product research. This is Black Box and Helium 10. This is where I do all my research, or my product research and everything on. There's a link down below for your coupon code if you ever want to do it. It's first 6 months, 20% off. You get it year-long, 10% off, so coupon down below. But essentially, what people do wrong for step number 2 is they care so much about reviews. They're like, hey, I need to find something with low reviews, this or that. Here's the thing, if you innovate, you create something that's the best in the market, and you find a customer who's willing to spend more, reviews don't even matter at that point. My mentor sells in a market where he's got 15,000 reviews and he's got a few hundred, and he's absolutely destroying it. I sell in a market where the highest reviewed person's 3,000 and I have 500 reviews, and I sell a lot. Right? So don't care so much about reviews to make or break the market that you're trying to get into. So commonly people will, in the review count, they'll type minimum or maximum of 400 reviews or 500, and they want to just limit their markets by this, just by reviews, this or that. Don't do that. So my step number 3, and this is probably the most important step, so stay tuned for step 4 and 5, but this is the step that I would say you really need to remember, is don't go into newer markets. Everybody teaches you, oh, you need to find a new market that you can innovate in, brand new. Here's the issue. If everybody's doing that, then the market's just going to get saturated, and guess what? The price war is going to begin. Everybody's going to price to the bottom, and your margins become this, right? So do not go into newer markets. They will get saturated. If you create a bundle with your Chinese product, somebody else is going to create that same bundle for $5 cheaper, and you're screwed. Find an older market where the customer is willing to spend more, and you can start a brand with where it's never even a price war. You have your own price. You're your own entity. It doesn't even matter. Trust me, you'll be able to sell your business for not 6 figures, but 8 figures if that's the case. That's what people love. So my 4th biggest failure people are making when going into Amazon FBA is they're not even looking what their search conversion rate is. So search conversion is what percentage of customers, when they get into your market, what are the odds that they are going to convert, right? What percentage out of 100 customers are going to actually convert, right? So search conversion will make or break your business. The way to check that is Product Opportunity Explorer. What you're going to do is you're going to type in your search term. You're going to click on search terms, right? When you scroll down, if we look at pre-workout gummies, for example, it has a 0.01% search conversion rate. That means it would, on average, take you 1,000 clicks to get an order. You want to find a market that has at least a 6% conversion rate. The industry average on Amazon is literally 10%. Give or take, some products are very cheap, so that kind of skews it a bit. But find a market where the conversion rate is good and people are not just scrolling through it and never converting. They're not just looking around and showing their friends, look what they found. Go into a market that actually people are converting for. So that is one of the biggest failures people are making. They're never looking into what their search conversion is. They are just going into a market blindly because it has high revenue, low reviews, low amount of listings, but they're not seeing that there's only a 1% search conversion or 2%. You could do this again, Product Opportunity Explorer. And again, I'm going to teach this in my Patreon. Go join for free in my membership. I will teach you everything advanced about product research for you to be successful in your first go on Amazon FBA. So, like I said, search conversion, so important. Make or break your business. So, lesson number 5 from my 5 years of selling on Amazon FBA is most commonly people don't check what their suggested PPC bid will be. So essentially, when you run ads to get ranked, you're supposed to put a bid in per click. We pay per click essentially with advertising. We're not paying per impressions, this or that. We're paying per click. And given how competitive the market is, how many people are bidding, and how many people are running advertising essentially determines how competitive your click will be on a price level. So for this keyword, protein powder, since there's a lot of people who sell protein powder, the average bid is $2.88. So give or take, if you have a 10% conversion rate, even a 20%, let's say 10% conversion rate, you're spending $28 to get an order on ads, typically on average. So you want to find an average cost per click, in my eyes, about under $1.20. So if you get a 10% conversion rate, 12%, you're only spending $8 to get an order, or $9. And your profit of $15 or $18, you're still profiting off your ads and you're profiting on your organic listing. So you have 2 areas of profit coming in. You don't want to be losing money, guys, on your ads and then just relying on your organic listing, because then that negative flow from the right side and the left side being positive, it just evens out and you're not making anything. So again, before you launch a product on Amazon, check what your suggested PPC is and make sure your margins look good. Make sure that if your conversion rate in your market, from what I just showed in the previous step, is at least 7 or 8%, and your suggested PPC bid is $1, that you are going to be profitable on your ads and you're not going to be losing money on this end. Since you have been watching this far, I wanted to give you honestly a 6th lesson, just because you've watched this far and I just appreciate you for watching. So my 6th lesson from my 5 years of experience is have the most killer branding and listing, best images possible. I am currently rebranding right now and I'm spending upwards of $2,000 on photography. So this is the most important thing for conversion rate. It's worth the investment, guys. If we're gonna have better photos, way better photos than everybody else, that means we could technically double our profits. We can double our conversion rate. We can double all these areas into a compound effect to double our business. So absolutely worth it. Invest in the highest end photography. I love Woobles. My mom crochets a lot. They make $1 million a month. This is, again, Helium 10. It's able to tell me this. Link down below for coupon. But essentially, their photos, guys, are killer. They show their tutorial, they show what they offer, they show their cool packaging, they show everything. It's simple. Their branding is aligned. You can see every image is the same color as their branding as well. Everything matches, everything's on board with exactly what their brand is trying to portray. It's simple, right to the point, high value. That's why they make $1 million in revenue a month, guys. So that is my extra lesson I wanted to teach you guys. Look into a market, again, with an enthusiast customer. And again, join my Patreon for free. It's a membership. Scroll all the way down, join for free. I will be showing you guys a 7-day process of me finding a product and to the point where I'm almost launching it. I already sell a product, so obviously I'm not going to go launch another one, but I'm going to get every step possible to show you my exact process so you are built and ready to do this at the highest level. So if you liked today's video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe. I really appreciate you again for watching. You have an amazing day. Take care.